So the next machine to service is my milling machine, and thankfully that is a very quick job. The lead screws on the tables are very easy to do, and typically I don't even take the lead screws off, I just grease them from underneath. I'll show you how to do that. The gearbox does need new oil, but unlike the lathe, you can't take the whole top off because then you need to strip bearings off, and the motors at the top there, these electricals, it just becomes a bit of a mess. I'll show you how to do that without too much hassle or fuss. The nice thing about the milling machine is it's a 10-minute job. It's probably going to take more time for you guys to watch this video than it did for me to service it. Let's get cracking. So while I'm waiting for all of that oil to drain, let's sort out this nut. Now there's a couple of things that I don't like about standard nuts on these machines. For one, there's no little magnet over there. So I'm going to quickly put a magnet in there before I put it back into the machine. Another thing I normally do is there's two ways to seal these sort of drain plugs. And the one way is with an O-ring at the very, very end of the thread. And that works all right if that's what you have. You can see it actually is designed to have a O-ring in there. The other way of doing it is to use a flat washer, typically what they use in the automotive industry, like a copper or an aluminium washer. But the hole in the milling machine will have a recess before the threads start, and that's why an O-ring works really, really well there. Now, typically these O-rings only last for the duration of the oil service, obviously, so they need to be replaced. So that'll be replaced. So I really like these kits that Ardendorf sells. They sell the O-ring kits, they sell the machine pins, the grease nipples, the springs. They're really handy when you do your own maintenance because then you don't need to go to a shop and buy like a few. You obviously spend a little bit more because you get all the ones that you might never use, but hey, look, when you want them, you don't need to go outside, you have them, way to go. So we have the O-ring for the drain plug for the milling machine, so that can slip on easy peasy. Only thing we need to do now is stick our little magnet in there. Now typically what I use is I use a retaining compound, and any anaerobic retaining compound will work just fine. Just whatever you do, don't get any of this stuff onto the thread because that is an absolute disaster. And obviously I clean this with a solvent. You can either use thinners or acetone or something like that. And then this will slip in very, very nicely. And then you just wipe off the excess. Whenever you drain oil, it is a real good idea just to have a look at the condition of the oil in your machine. It tells you so much about your machine. Here's a couple of things to look for. If the oil is milky or a completely different color, it means that you've picked up moisture. Now that's typically not what you want in your oil. You also want to look for any fines. So if you put a light underneath your oil, you can actually see in most containers if there's any bits and pieces. Now, if you have a magnet on your drain plug, then you would find that on the magnet, but otherwise you would need to check in the oil. And this oil actually looks pretty good. So this machine is in good shape. So there's nothing that I need to do in the gearbox itself, and I can just put the oil, well, not this oil, I can put new oil back in, and then it's good to go for another 5 years. Nice. So here's one of those cool tricks that they don't show you in sort of a lot of the videos. Is whenever you fill up any gearbox, it's a good idea to stop the funnel from making a perfect seal, because then you're not going to get the air out. But if you just stick a piece of wire in there, the oil goes in a hell of a lot easier. Notice how that oil just slips down because it's able to breathe. And we just need to keep an eye on the sight glass at the side there. There we go. So, lucky for us, the lead screws on the milling machine are no problem. They generally don't collect a lot of dust and a lot of chips and swath from your milling operations because they tend to fall over the table. So these lead screws are generally in very good condition, and they generally just need a little bit of extra grease to carry on going for another 5 years. I haven't stripped this table since I bought the machine, and it still looks fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit of grease on the lead screw, push it back, and it's good to go for another 5 years. I'll do this for both lead screws. So that's my service for my milling machine sorted.